Here's a tutorial for one of the brand new features in SpeedQuizzing Pro version 5, one of the main new features, and it's called the wheel. And it's that little icon there, but it is an advanced feature, so the first thing you need to do is go into preferences by clicking on there and make sure that simple mode is not enabled. Okay, simple mode would hide the wheel because it's considered an advanced feature. Okay, there's the little icon there. If I press on it, and it brings up the wheel. Now there's many different ways you can use the wheel. I'm going to show you a few of them. We may as well start with the team selector wheel since that's what's in there. I can look at the wheel, rotate the wheel using 2 fingers on my laptop trackpad. So if we look at the teams on the side, you'll see that they at this point can't see the wheel yet. So this is for me to have a look on my screen. When I'm ready for them to see it, I will click send wheel. Now, what you'll see on this wheel is it's literally, what it's doing is emulating the teams. The 6 teams on the left-hand side are now showing on the wheel, and they can now see that on their devices, and they can spin it to have a look around to see what's on there. And until I click the blue button, spin wheel. So this is obviously a good way of selecting a random team. That's simply what it's doing. If ever for any reason you want to select a random team, that's what you would use the team selector wheel for. And who is it going to land on? It's Jen Barber. Well done, Jen Barber. And the crowd go crazy. The buzzer sound plays. That's one way. Another way, I might have to stop this and press that again, would be the weighted feature. Now, what this is good for is offering a prize and giving people more of an advantage the better they've done in the quiz. So if I click weighted, and if I untick random at first, you'll now see that the team who are at the top have got more instances of their name on the wheel. The next team have got slightly less, and so on. So it benefits the teams who've done best in the quiz. But then if you want it to look a bit more pretty, you can tick the random, and it randomly spaces them out rather than being them all clumped together, so to speak. So that's the great feature, is the team selector wheel, I like to think. So the next wheel we're going to look at can be the rollover wheel. So if I select rollover wheel in there, you will see it has now put a number in the rollover amount down there. So that can be, it says dollars there, you could change that to be pounds, or you could not have a symbol on there at all. So there's £100 in there. Let's say you've got £100 to give away. You can change that to whatever you want. Let's put 50. You've got £50 to give away, and you don't necessarily want to give it all away this week. You want to potentially save some, so you've got a bigger rollover for next week. So you put 50 in there. You can have a look what's going on. So it'll go down as low as 50 pence. And then let's say, well, we can see there that friend face, let's say they've won the quiz. I'm going to select friend face in there. Now what that will do is when I click send wheel, it will also put a button on friend face's screen. So where's friend face? There you can see there's friend face. So all the others don't have a spin button. None of the others, but friend face does now. So friend face is going to press spin. Everyone sees it spinning on their screen. So they might win £50, they might win 50 pence, could win anywhere in between. And the idea then is you save whatever they don't win for the rollover for next week. Oh, it's not looking good. Or is it? Is it? Oh, £1, they won't like that. So then next week, say you've got another £50 to give away, you'd have now £99 to give away, wouldn't you? So you'd put 99 in there. And there you go. So the next one to look at is how to make your own wheel. So I could click new wheel and call it the wheel. Save wheel. Now you'll see now it just says SpeedQuizzing on there, but it says add item. So let's say you wanted to do this for a random spot prize in between a round. You could say bottle of wine. And now there's a bottle of wine on there. You could then add another one, and you could say packets of crisps, which is what you probably call chips in other parts of the world. Potato chips. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump to one that I made earlier, which is called my wheel, where I've already put a few things in there. So I've got bottle of wine, minus 20 points, pizza, round of shots, 20 points, spin again, free entry next week, and you can keep adding as many as you want to that. You can change the way they look by, you can change the colour. You can change the colour of the text on a particular one by doing that. You can also decide that, well, actually I want 2 of that one on there. I might want 2 round of shots. Or 3 round of shots, or I might decide that I don't want that one at all, and I can take it out by clicking the tick. Clever stuff. And then you would do the same again. You would click host if you wanted to spin the wheel yourself, but if you want the team, a particular team, supposing this team have answered a particular question, you could click on them, click send wheel, and now what you'll see is there'll be a spin button on the team of the one that you've put in the drop down list there. Maurice Moss has the spin button, allowing them to spin it. Now that pretty much covers the wheel, apart from the fast track wheel where it says there fast track and it says preview. I'm going to do that on a completely different tutorial all about the fast tracking, explaining exactly what that is and the different ways you can do it, including the fast track wheel. Thanks for watching everyone. Have really good fun.